We'll talk about that.
It's quite poor.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Ian. This channel is all about music and art. And I mean, art takes many different forms, and we're actually going to be talking about books and actually research papers, because there was an article in last month's Atlantic which highlighted an issue which has been going on for a while now, but there is a website called Library Genesis, or LibGen. It's an illegal website. Surprise, surprise, it's in Russia. And it has been sued before, but nobody's ever been able to make it stick. And what they've been doing is they've been scraping, because that's the official term now, scraping lots of books and research papers. And now, so far, they've stolen 7.5 million books and 81 million research papers. So, you know, in a previous life, I for 18 years, I worked for a university, and I did quite a bit of research, and I wrote articles and I wrote book chapters. So I thought I'd have a look. Now, I didn't actually go on, I did try to go onto the LibGen website, but I wouldn't advise anybody to do that, because what they instantly do is they instantly trying to put some sort of software onto your computer. So it's a very, very dodgy place to go. So don't do that. But the Atlantic, and I'll put the link in the description down below, they have a tool that will allow you to search for an article or a book. So that's exactly what I've done, and I will show you this in a minute. So I searched for the book, one of the book chapters that I wrote, which was about the usability of learning environments. That book I couldn't find there, but I did find two of my research articles there. Now, this, I mean, you know, that's not an issue for me, but it is an issue for, say you're a famous author, say you're Stephen King, who writes a lot of horror stories. Now, I didn't look for Stephen King, but I suspect that his work will be there, as is other, you know, large-scale authors. This is stealing of the first degree. And it makes me wonder, if they're stealing books and research articles, they must be stealing music. Now, there's a sidebar to this, is that Meta, who own Facebook, have an AI tool called Llama 3. And they tried to, first of all, contact publishers to see if they could buy the rights to scrape a publisher's work And in the end, they gave up on that because it was going to cost too much money and be too slow. Surprise, surprise. So what they've done is they have used LibGen and another similar sort of website to train their AI. So this is what Meta and Facebook and all of the other companies that are associated with Meta are doing. Now, this is clearly an illegal practice, really. Now, whether it'll get through the courts in America, we are yet to see. But it's worth knowing what these big companies are actually doing. You know, so my main concern these days is, you know, the copyright protection of music. As if you don't know, I run a small record label, so we're, you know, the artists that I work with keep their own copyright. But if copyrighted material like music and records are being scraped across the internet so that you could have, you know, say you wanted an AI tool that wanted you to create a song like David Bowie, for instance. Now, I'm sure that it's already happened to some extent, this, but it's just, it beggars belief that we are allowing this to happen, really. And the other thing is, I've just seen a TED talk by Carol Cadwalladr. If you don't know who Carol Cadwalladr is, she is a Guardian journalist. I think she may have just been let go by the Guardian in the UK. But I'm going to include a little bit of her TED talk because it's really, really poignant to this exact point. But what I would suggest you do is watch the whole thing. It's 20 minutes in total as a usual sort of TED talk. It's absolutely fascinating because she really gets down to the nub of what this problem is and really the things that we should be doing or trying to do to stop this stuff happening. So here is Carol, and I'll see you at the end of it.
This is ChatGPT writing a TED talk in the style of Carol Cadwalladr. And it is creepily plausible. But what it doesn't know, because AI is actually as dumb as a rock, is that I am going to turn to Sam Altman, who is coming here, a TED speaker, and say that this does not belong to you. ChatGPT has been trained on my IP, my labour, my personal data. And I did not consent. You know, The Guardian has effectively got rid of more than 100 journalists. We actually leave the building next week. And shortly afterwards, it signed a syndication deal with OpenAI. Or as I think of it, it married its rapist. But I do not consent. And while we still have copyright laws in my country, UK government is trying to tear them up at the moment in order to suck up to Silicon Valley and Trump. But while we have them, use them. Because what is happening to my industry is happening to yours too. And it's more than theft. It's a violation. Data rights are human rights.
So thanks very much for watching. I hope you found that useful. I mean, please, let's keep a dialogue going on this subject. I don't think it's going to go away anytime soon. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers now. Bye-bye.